on those high D's. Gotta not hold that air back. It's like the hardest thing for me to just let go. Hey YouTube, Aiden/just Aiden, here to talk about recording yourself. So, I just got feedback for my recent orchestral audition. Wow, this shirt is a lot smaller than it was before I washed it. I just got feedback from the audition that I just did. Usually, you're probably not going to get feedback. You know, they listen to like dozens and dozens of people. They don't have any names, of course. It's all behind the screen. They don't see you, so they would somehow have to match your number up with your name and all this or other stuff. And I've been lucky enough in the last 2 big auditions I've taken to get actual written feedback from the people that heard me, from people that I'd like to have gotten feedback from. And what was surprising but also not surprising is that none of the feedback was a big surprise. I already kind of knew what they were going to say. And why did I know that? Because I recorded myself a lot before the audition. I did not go into this audition thinking I'm going to play everything completely perfect. I knew that I had some flaws in my playing, some flaws in my approach. I didn't have enough time to like address everything. I think I got everything up to pretty much the best standard I possibly could for this audition, and I'm happy about that. It's great. And the reason that I knew about those flaws is because I record myself every single time I had a practice session for this audition. This is just something that has been told to me so many times and that I just kind of disregard, because for me, I'm very, you know, I'm going to say it, I'm pretty lazy. I don't like to like introduce added time, added stuff, added effort in my practice. I like to just sit down and like play stuff. When you add in the recording, you're basically doubling the amount of time that you're going to take to practice, because you're going to play something, then you're going to listen to it. And so you have to listen to about the same amount of time that you just practiced, that you just played into the recorder. And for me, somewhere deep in my brain, I just kind of go, I don't want to spend that time doing that. But, of course, it pays off in huge dividends, because guess what? You know what you sound like. One big thing that I think separates us people down here in the pleb land from those really, really good players up there is that the mental sound that the really top pros have in their head is actually what they sound like. There's no difference there. They are the same thing. There's their mental sound, there's what they sound like. They touch. They are the same thing. They think something, and what they think comes out of the horn, and that's what people hear. And for those of us who have not recorded ourselves, not just played a lot, just kind of had experience, those things don't touch. They're pretty far apart. Some people are way apart. I've just gotten a lot closer, but I still have a long ways to go. You know, like I play something, I record it, and I go, wow, that's not anything like I thought I was doing. And a lot of that's just because the trombone, due to its design, you know, it's pretty far away from you. You don't get to hear exactly what the sound you are making at any point. The best you can do without recording yourself is to like kind of play at a reflective surface, like a concrete wall or something. That gives you an idea, but obviously you're hearing what you're doing out of the trombone first and then off the wall. It's not perfect. And of course, you need to have a good recording solution. I use this Zooom H1, which is like 90 bucks or something. It's pretty cheap for a recording device, not cheap overall. I use this and I just place it right here on this thing that you guys can't see, but it's kind of like a standing desk. And then I go to the other side of the room and I play at it. I play directly at it because you want to get that direct on-axis sound, the stuff coming out of the middle of the bell, not off to the sides. It's really easy to like place your iPhone or something off to the side and kind of go, wow, I sound great, but you're not getting all the fuzz, all the stuff in the articulation, all the stuff that people are going to hear if you're playing right at them, if you have that off-axis setup. So I usually use this. Sometimes I use my my actual recording setup with a Shure SM57, but that's also not very accurate because the sound is too close. In order to get a good level with that microphone, I have to play, you know, just a couple feet away, maybe 5 or 6 feet maximum. It's best to be just a little bit distance away so you get kind of more of a distant sound. The sound you hear right at the bell is not what someone's going to hear, 25, 50 feet away in a concert hall or whatever. So record yourself. If you're working on something, maybe even just play your entire warm-up into a recorder. I've done this before, and I need to do it again actually. Play your entire warm-up into a recording device. Just set it down, play your warm-up, forget the recorder's there, then at the end go, oh yeah, it's recording, stop it, take your headphones because you need to rest after you warmed up anyway, and listen to the whole thing and really kind of go, is this what I'm going for? Is this what I should sound like when I'm playing this exercise, Take it out, record an attempt at a solo you're working on. Just sit out the recorder, start it, kind of forget that it's there. It's easy to mess things up when you're recording because you have this extra like, ooh, I'm being watched thing. This happens to me all the time when I'm making videos. I'll play something 20 times before I start the video. I'll start the video and play it and mess it up because I know this stupid thing is recording. So it's best to kind of not know this is happening. Record that solo, listen to it and be like, wow, these details that I'm trying to put in the music are not coming across. And I need to really bring them out even more. So record yourself. It's good to have other people listen to you as well, but it's easy to have people who love you, like I'm married, maybe my wife just says, wow, sounds great. Or your family go, oh, we love how you sound, please stop practicing so loud, stuff like that. You want detailed feedback, and this is going to give you about as detailed feedback as possible. So get a recorder, start recording yourself, get that, what you think you sound like and what you actually sound like to touch. See you guys next time.